Many people around the world offer a place in their home to a beloved pet. However, majority of the time, most pet owners are unaware of the products within their home that are still being used to test on many animals. There are numerous species of animals trapped in laboratories that do not have a voice to object to torturous testing being done to their body or their mind. The testing done on animals, whether it is a dog, cat, monkey, or mouse, is an issue that I believe we can put an end to. Many of the testing procedures that take place are cruel and toxic and realize poor ethics as human beings. There are a few solutions that companies could use to prevent harm to more animals and steps the nation can take to lead America to become a country who no longer uses animals for testing. Animal testing is risky, and even the outcome from testing a product on an animal does not mean it will have the same outcome for a human. This concept alone makes it unethical to be wasting precious little lives. According to DoSomething.org, every year there are over 100 million animals that are burned, poisoned, and abused in U.S. laboratories alone. The chemical makeup from a rat to a human is vastly different. Even though testing shampoo, for example, on a rat can tell scientists how hair or skin might react to that product, it does not mean that humans will have the same success when using that product upon their own skin. For these experiments to come to a solution, there is an average of the same experiment taking place, meaning more animal lives being tested than necessary to obtain results. Manufacturers have used many animal lives to test their products. Who is to decide that the life of each animal is being morally taken when used for company growth? Due to the fact that animals cannot speak, it is obvious that there is no consent given from an animal to be tested on. It would be unethical for laboratories to use humans that have no vocal cords for testing. Why are animals any different? Bad enough that there is no verbal consent. To make matters worse for such innocent beings, there are minimal laws protecting the rights of animals being tested. Without protective laws, it is hard to enforce laboratories to use alternative measures for each of their experiments. As consumers, I believe it is our right and our duty to come forward and help put an end to animal testing taking place within large corporations. Here are a few alternatives to animal testing and ways that we can help save and preserve precious animal lives. The Humane Society website has outlined a guide for alternatives to animal testing. Among the first steps is defining the procedure that uses animals and uncover a solution that does not use animals. Another suggestion, if these companies are not able to replace animals, is to simply reduce the number of animals that are being used in each procedure. According to the Humane Society, pesticide testing can use as many as 12,000 animals during 50 experiments. 12,000. Human volunteers is another concept that laboratories and companies could consider. There are participants for many studies and research being done. The same volunteer research could be used to replace animal testing. Among technology and citizen volunteers, I also believe we could put a good use to the justice system, allowing criminals to serve as volunteer test subjects. Using animals does not show guaranteed results. However, if the people within prisons and those that are sentenced to death serve the purpose of medical testing, their life could become more meaningful in research advancement. It is arguable to state that using humans is inhumane, while we are harming animals that are not even given that option. There are available options to minimize the use of animal testing being done in the United States in ways the nation can come together to support all species. It is understandable that scientifically we have been using animals for testing for many years, and many sacrificed animals have saved humans from products or procedures that could have gone terribly wrong. However, with modern technology, I believe we have come far enough to stray away from using animals without a voice and possibly simulate testing procedures. As a nation, we do not have to be so cruel as to torture animals and use so many creatures that we don't even think twice about while using the products that they were sacrificed for. Israel and India have banned animal testing for cosmetics. America can administer the same laws. If consumers take a stand, support the brands that do not use animal testing, and help give a voice to those without, we may be able to continue offering homes to beloved pets and reduce the amount of pets becoming tortured test subjects.